Hey, what's going on, world? I'm Wesley from A-Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections to spot our differences. And I'm here to talk about this freaking season of The Walking Dead. Shout out to all of you guys that have been following my reviews and loving my live reactions. I actually didn't film myself watching this particular episode because I already knew that I was not going to react to anything. I've been convinced that this entire season is going to play one way, and so this episode is definitely going to play the same way all of the episodes have been playing, with me being unsatisfied or unemotionally involved or angry at watching Negan or seeing Negan. I mean, the whole episode before this, you guys see my rant at the beginning of the video where I'm talking about, is this staying on for an hour and a half? Because is this really what I'm going to see? I'm being subjected to see Dean Morgan. He's a great actor, awesome guy to hate. But for me, being 7 seasons in, and just invested and you know, 7 years, you know, I can't continue to just watch my people get hurt or die, or, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just tired of seeing them subjugated and belittled and ridiculed and tormented and tortured and yeah. So I'm over it. But this episode offered a lot. It really did. I felt that this whole entire season was for us to get through it, only to see the reunion at the end of the mid-season finale episode. And the best hug on television definitely does go to Norman Reedus and Angelique. I damn near broke out in tears when Daryl is looking at Rick, and then all of a sudden he like breaks down and he hugs them. Oh my God, that scene. That scene just had me feeling all sorts of ways. It was an amazing scene, and I felt so good from it. And even watching Michonne and her journey to discover where they actually are and how many people there are in the sanctuary, to then realize that she can't do it alone, but she still wants to fight. And even with the resolve of that lady that she held hostage and made her tell or show her where the sanctuary is, she wants to die. She tells her, there's a silencer in the glove compartment. Can you kill me? Pretty much. But I could never see Michonne really doing that in that manner, in that way. It was kind of awkward in a sense. Because I'm like, did she really just pop this chick? And you see the head go like this. You know what I'm saying? Then she pulls. I'm like, I don't know. That was weird. That was off to watch that. Because in a moment of grief, but then again, everything that these people have done, she has no remorse for these people. She doesn't care about these people. And I think it was another touching moment in this episode where she was saying, where she was trying to get information out of the lady, and the lady wasn't offering up anything. And she was saying, I want to kill Negan. That's why I'm out here alone. I have to do this. I have to live for me. I have to make sure that there's a life for me worth living. So I have to do this. That was a powerful scene as well. There were some great moments in this episode. I think Maggie's becoming a bit cocky, and I don't know. Well, let's just say I hope it's not. I hope she doesn't gain this sense of machismo just for sake of saying I'm in charge. I hope the power that she feels, or the confidence that she feels, is still fluid, genuine, and positive throughout the hilltop. I don't want her to become a dictator. I don't want her to become someone just because she feels that she has this taste of power and now she's just going to throw her weight around. I don't want it to be that way at all. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't get that way. If it does not get that way, then we will be great. And I like the fact that she has this newfound confidence. I just want her to remain pure. Like the white hat. I just want her to keep that white hat on. Shout out to Scandal. Aaron and Rick in the beginning of this episode, their moment, and with dealing with all those zombies, I was like, no, don't let Aaron go, don't let Aaron go. No, I'm tired of people dying. I really am. I'm tired of people dying. And then, Rick is yelling for Aaron, but Aaron comes out on the other end. I'm like, please, I hope he didn't get bit. I hope, you know what I'm saying? But they find this ship. I'm trying to figure out who this guy is. I want to know, is this the guy that made the sign? Is this the guy that did all the he put all this together to see if people had some sort of resolve to get to the ship? Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe he's trying to test people. Maybe he used to work for the sanctuary, and maybe now he's just like, I want to see if they're strong enough to hold up against Negan. I don't know. I'm very curious as to figure out who is wearing these boots and who's watching behind the scenes. Who is it? I hope it's someone that we've never seen before, and I hope it's someone that maybe they created for the show. I don't know. I haven't read the comics into this particular point, so I'm hoping that it's somebody created that isn't in the comics. That would be cool, because I think it's like these people that read the comics have they have one up on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know what Daryl's gonna do because Daryl's completely new, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It just would be interesting if it was someone that we've never seen before, and then someone not in the comics. Carol and Morgan are approached to help or to convince Ezekiel to attack the sanctuary first. And Carol wants no part of it. She doesn't want to care about their lives or their deaths. She doesn't want nothing on her conscience at all. She just wants to completely be removed. And it was interesting because I don't believe her. I believe her, but I don't believe her. I believe her in the sense that she definitely cares about Morgan. They've shared a lot. He saved her life. She's appreciative. She remembers the people at Alexandria. She loves the people at Alexandria. And so, but she just doesn't want to get involved with killing or being killed or other people dying. And I think, honestly, where we're at in this point, I think Melissa McBride is going to get to the point where once she hears that Glenn and Abraham have been killed, that is going to be the thing that snaps and triggers in her mind for her to assist and help. And I'm okay with that because that makes sense. And I'm okay with that for Morgan because I think that's what Morgan's gonna come through as far as how he's gonna feel and internalize what he should do next. I think that's gonna be the deciding factor, and especially when Rick goes to the kingdom, find a motherfucking Lee. I'm completely here for it. I'm here for it, and I'm glad that this dude really wants to be a rogue of sorts and go against the sanctuary. It only makes sense. I really want the people on Oceanside, all these females to come together. But I have a feeling that they are. I have a feeling that they definitely are going to come together because Negan has an army. So the Hilltop, the Kingdom, and Alexandria is not enough. They're going to need the firepower of the Oceanside. But then again, this particular person with this boat or whatever that's watching them, that has tabs on Alexandria, could either be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just hoping it's not for the side of Negan. Enid trying to convince Sasha that she needs to be honest with Maggie, I thought was pretty cool. This conversation that they had with the two of them, I felt that Enid was really wanting to tell Sasha what Carl has been up to, what Carl did, but she does not. And Sasha has this resolve in her, which is amazing. She wants to kill Negan. She wants to go after Negan, obviously because of Abraham and Glenn's death, but it's like, she still has that fire to go at it. And she knows that Maggie would definitely do that, but Maggie is pregnant. So she doesn't want Maggie to have to go through anything. She wants to do this on her own. She wants to take care of Maggie. I think that that's just nothing but hotness. And I love the fact that Sasha, Enid, and Maggie are having this family together kind of bonding moment. It's awesome to watch on television. Gabriel's talk to Rosita was probably one of the best conversations that I've seen Rosita and Gabriel have at all on this show. Rosita goes on to saying that she understands where everybody's purpose is and what they were placed in doing. And the fact that they have people that can carry their legacy on or people that they're fighting for. And she just really wants to know what her purpose in all this is for. It can't be who would want to wear that bat around their neck. it can't be that she's just living this life to provide for Negan, someone that has done so much damage to the people that she cares about. But Gabriel's words to her saying, that she shouldn't have to die for killing Negan. The fact that he's agreeing that Negan has to die, but not at the cost of Rosita's life. I thought that was amazing. And throughout this whole season, Gabriel has been a rock, a boulder of sorts, and he's not being easily removed or taken back. I think he definitely still has the confidence that's needed for Alexandria to come together, and that's the kind of confidence that a religious man with with his religion belief should have. You know what I'm saying? Strength and embodying, the kind of tenacity that one should have, or would even remotely still have left after dealing with everything that was going on, especially with Negan. So I thought that was a great conversation. It was interesting how Rosita was able to talk about everybody but Sasha, and he asks, "What about Sasha?" So I thought that was really cool, because Rosita like, I don't care about that bitch, fuck that bitch, but she cared. But she's salty. She's salty. Rosita telling Spencer, "I used you." I thought that was hot, because I would use him too. He's hot. Spencer Monroe is hot. He walks in the house, he sees his house destroyed, he puts his house back together, he gets all cleaned up, takes a shower, and he goes over there trying to be a politician, political, with this misogynistic, just titan, if you will. And it's just annoying to me. You're a kiss ass. No one's gonna respect you. I will never respect you. And then when he starts saying what he's saying to Rick about Rick to Negan in front of Carl, and Carl's hearing this, Rosita's hearing this, the people are hearing this. This was probably the one time where I actually felt that Negan was cool, because Negan understands what Rick is going through as a leader. Negan understands that Rick is powerful as a leader. Negan respects Rick as a leader. And so this is the only moment I think I will ever appreciate Negan in the way that he carries himself. Because you could read right through Spencer, and that type of betrayal when someone has done something or has been ruling or whatever, and now you're sitting here trying to give me that okie doke and trying to convince me to go your route. I see how you are. You're not loyal. So why should I keep you here? I was like, okay, I vibe with that. He literally was like, that takes guts. I killed his people, but he's out there getting stuff for me, making it happen. And you are here doing what? Talking behind his back, trying to tell me, da-da-da. And he was like, you don't have any guts. Bang, stab him. Oh, but I guess you do. His one-liners are so annoying to listen to. But then that makes Rosita act a hot mess. And I'm like, okay, Rosita about to die. But she doesn't. She ends up shooting Lucille. And then I'm like, okay, she about to die. She about to die again. But them beating up Aaron was a lot to take, was a lot to watch, especially for Rick. I know Rick just wanted to slice that dude up. But having to watch that was crazy. I'm glad that they didn't kill him. And I still see the fire in Rick, even when he says, "Get your shit and leave." Wow. I like that. I was here for all of that. It was hot to me. Get your shit and leave. I thought that was really hot. But then you have the best moment. One of the best moments of this episode, because I think the best moment of this episode was the actual hug between Norman and Andrew. But another amazing episode was Daryl actually being able to get out, and Jesus being the one to get Daryl out. I thought that was awesome. But when he finds Fat Joey, and Fat Joey is like, "The exit's right there. I'm not even watching it. You can go," and he kills him. Daryl is not here for it. Daryl doesn't want to hear anything. Daryl does not give a fuck. Daryl has been through a lot, has seen a lot. His people have been killed. Daryl is not here. He understands why all of y'all need to go. It all makes sense. And he snaps and he pipes them. And this head, beating up the head thing, Where was I? Oh, yeah. Daryl killing Fat Joey. I thought that was awesome. I like the fact that Jesus had to reel him in a little bit like, okay, bro, let's do it. Michonne's conversation to Rick was powerful, moving. I love the relationship together. It is so magnetic and kinetic at the same time. Like, it is so like, I love it. And she was like, you know, I'm here for you. I'm riding for you. But the only way that we can fight and make this work is if we do it together. And that's the only way that I want to do it. We've survived. We're living. We're here. Maybe we went through all this so that we still can't be here together to have a heart and a pulse. And I was just like, Michelle, you're so awesome. You're so awesome. That's what's up. But, you know, I can't wait for February. I don't want to have to get through this entire boring January month without seeing anything about The Walking Dead. But, I mean, it is what it is. This is what we got to do. I'm so curious to know what you guys thought about this particular episode. What did you guys think about this season? Okay, I'm going to start doing younow.com where it's like live videos and stuff like that. I think that'll be really cool. And I also want to be more involved with you guys, get more engaged with you guys. You guys have been following me for so long, and I think it'll be cool if we did live sections. No, I don't want to have sex with y'all, but I think it would be cool if we did live sessions and, you know, definitely conversed back and forth. Shout out to so many of you guys because you guys write me all the time, and I really do appreciate the love and support. I really do. But I feel like there's a disconnect, so I want to connect with you guys. So everybody knows that my channel is A Connection TV, the network, right? Adopting similar connections despite our differences. And so I thought that it would be really cool to vibe with my people that I connect with, which would be you. And so I want to call you guys my connects. Everybody that supports A Connection TV, everybody that converses and chats back and forth through the comments, y'all like write paragraphs to each other. You guys are my connects. Y'all keep me connected in life. Y'all keep me connected in spirit, body, and without A Connection TV, without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? And you've been keeping me going for a long ass time. So you guys keep me connected that way. You are my connects, my A Connects. I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting. Leave your comments below. Deuces. Explain to the people that weren't able to understand your history with your sister, if you can give us a little brief synopsis of how you came to meet and how that all worked out for the show.
Okay, yeah, I met Asia when I was about 15. I was about to turn 16.
I was trying to hurry. I didn't know nothing. All I did was I came. I didn't want to do nothing. I was so hungover. I couldn't do nothing. There was everything else. Right.